This building in London's West End used to be a Welsh Presbyterian church. Now it's the Limelight Club. One of the best male vocalists the world has ever seen, Al Green, did it the other way round. He moved from the clubs to the church, a long way from his days as the Prince of Love in the early 70s, when he sold 30 million soul LPs. He's now become a preacher in the Full Gospel Tabernacle in Memphis. Let's go in and talk to the Reverend Al Green. And your dad formed a gospel group, which you joined, right?
Yeah.
What was that like?
Well, it was kind of like traveling to different little community churches and singing gospel music. And I kept growing up, and I, you know.
Was there a time when you became a teenager that
Yeah.
you began to disillusion with that?
Well, yeah, because you get to hear other things. And you get to hear Jackie Wilson and Sam Cooke and Otis Redding, and you get to hear all these people, and you want to, all right, try it.
Did the Detroit, what was happening in Detroit at that time,
well, a lot was happening in Detroit,
influence you in your teenage years?
It did, it did. You had the Motown, the Temptations, the Gladys Knight, the Supremes. You know, you had the Four Tops. Everything was happening in Motown, and it was an evolution of music itself. And Junior Walker, a good friend of mine that lived very near, wanted me to go to Motown and see if we could get a contract for singing. But I went, but nothing happened because I don't think my time was ready. It
sounds like you got yourself into a bit of a rut at that time. You know, you're bogged down.
Yeah.
What way out did you see?
Well, I met a guy named Willie Mitchell in Texas, and he and his group was a backup group, and I was the singer.
When it was over, I said, "Jimmy, tell the kid to come over here." So he came over. I said, "What you say your name was?" He said, "Al Green." I said, "Man, you got a beautiful voice." I said, "You can cut a hit record." I said, "Why don't you go back to Memphis with me, and if we work real hard," I said, "we can cut some hit records."
I had a #1 hit with "Tired of Being Alone." But I had a good reason for writing it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Why?
Well,
touring
because,
too much.
Well, yeah. Well, my lady would leave me all the time, and you know I was nobody. You know what I mean? So I wrote this song for her. I'm tired of being alone. It goes, tired of on my own. Help me as soon as you can. Yeah, people say that I found a way to make you say that you love me. Yeah, you can go over that. No, it's a matter of fact that I wanna come back. Won't you show me where? I'm so tired of being alone, tired of on my own. Help me, baby, just as soon as you can. And oh, yes, you know that I love you so, even though you don't want me no more. She don't need me no more, but I tell you what, crying tears, hey, all through the years long. I tell you like it is, won't you help me if you want? All I can say is, tired of being alone. In fact, I was just thinking about it. Oh, my. You see, I'm tired of being all wrapped up in my dreams every night without you, baby. Here's sometime I wonder.
In '77, the world at large began to realise that you were having this conflict about religion. When you wrote a line that was, "It's you that I want, but it's him that I need."
Yeah.
Now, I've never heard that.
If I gave you my love, I tell you what I do. I'd expect a whole lot of love out of you. Now, the question again.
I'd never heard the song. I just wanted to play the song. That was the question.
There, what does it go? How does it go? Well, the Lord and I've been friends for a mighty long time. I forget my own song. Well, something like that. But at any rate, "It's you that I want" came at the time when I could no longer fight the conflict that was going on within me. It's you that I want. It's him that I need. I began to give up and lean towards the way that I was being carried. It's you that I want, but it's him that I need. Took precedence over everything that I had done and that I was doing, because it's him that I truly need. It's you, yes.
I think it's a brilliant line, because it's, to me, really simple.
It's the pivotal point of the career, really. Oh!
Around that time, when you were, really moving rapidly towards the position you are now, Rev Al Green, the gay community in this country, you're a massive figure for them.
Yeah.
And still are. And probably in America too, although I don't know.
Yeah.
How did you feel about that with your increasing commitment to religion?
Well, I mean, I can only say this, that there are many people in the world, and I am not a person that's able to say that this group is condemned. This group, if the Lord came that all men, especially sinners, would be saved, I think they ought to be given a good chance to be saved, if that's why he came. Isn't that right?
That sounds fair enough to me.
Yeah, sounds fair enough to me. If the Lord came to save sinners, man, and I was one of the biggest ones at the time. So, good or bad, happy or sad, happy or sad. Yeah.
What strikes me about you is...
Yeah, give me your...
You're a real happy man, You seem an incredibly happy man.
Yes.
And I wonder if you were such a happy man from 71 to 75.
No, there's a great, tremendous, you wouldn't be able to imagine how much stress and how much mental anguish and emotional anguish there is inside trying to do the reverse of what everyone else does. Everyone starts out gospel and goes sing pop. Okay, seemed like this kid from Arkansas, right? He starts out pop, basically, and go gospel. And that's very difficult to do. I just want to preach a little while today. If you know God is real, let me see you raise your hand. Lord, let me hear the servants of God say yes, yes.
During that period, the early 70s years, how big a part did God play in your life?
About as big as this. Please, let's stay together. loving you, whether times are good and bad, happy or sad. I'm so in love with you.
I'll never be untrue. I'll never be untrue, baby. Let's stay together. Loving you, whether times are good or bad. Sweet baby, there. Love you so well. No, baby. I just gotta say, why somebody, why people break up, turn around and make up. Hey, baby, I just came to see. But you never do that to me. Would you, baby?